Hey guys, how we doing? It's Crypto Insight UK here. Coming back with another YouTube video. It's the 19th of May, 11:18 BST. So we're going to start with the charts. Obviously, we all know Bitcoin's taken a crash. Um, I don't think personally it's the bottom of Bitcoin. I don't know where the bottom quite is going to be. We're looking around the 38,500 mark. Where would be a decent place for a bottom? It would be here at this 42,000, coupled with the 200 EMA as a support level. But what Bitcoin likes to do is find a bottom, make you think that that's the bottom, and crash a little bit further. I think it's a lot of market manipulation going on at the minute, and the reason they do things like that is to liquidate any stop losses or long positions that people might have, or people might take a long position around that sort of area, and then they crash it a little bit more, and yeah, you get a bit messed up. So what we're going to look at, we're going to look at a Fibonacci retracement, which we've got selected, which is sweet. And we're going to start to here, and what we're going to see is, with the initial move that we had on Bitcoin, we topped out at about 64,000, about $65,000. We then had a retracement down to around the this Fibonacci level here, and about $46,800. We then went to try and reverse out of that, but couldn't break above the 702 Fibonacci retracement level, which is a very key level in cryptocurrency. We tested that a few times. This is Bitcoin on the daily, just so you know. And we tested that a few times and rejected it. Came down after a big rejection. Tried to then re-rally. See, well, if you get candlestick patterns like this, it's called a doji. It's where the market doesn't really know which way it's going to go. And then after that, we have continued our capitulation down towards this 38,500, which is where we've bottomed out at the minute. Do I think this is the bottom? I don't know for sure, but it could be. As I was saying, this looks like more of a supposed bottom on the 42,200 or 300 mark, doubled up with the 200-day EMA. That's because there's a previous all-time high over here. The 200 EMA doubled up as a support level, but it has crashed through that at the minute. So we are still searching for that bottom point for Bitcoin. So why do I think this is happening? Do I think it's because of Elon Musk's tweet? This tweet about Bitcoin? Potentially. It's potentially slightly to do with it. Do I think there's something else that we didn't talk about? Is that Tether actually released their books about their assets, and a lot of people weren't happy about it. Tether basically implied that all their assets were backed one-to-one by US dollars, and Tether, if you don't know, the biggest stablecoin used in cryptocurrency. They basically implied that all their assets were backed one-to-one by the US dollar, and it's basically come out that they're using other things to back up as assets, like contracts and that sort of thing, and people weren't happy about that. So I do think this could also be to do with Tether. On top of that, if you guys think that Elon Musk did not know about Bitcoin's energy usage before he bought it, then I don't know what planet you live on, because he definitely knew. They'll have massive risk assessments. They'll know everything about it. They'll understand all the implications that Tesla could have before they started their purchasing of Bitcoin. So then you can say, well, why did he sell? Why did he buy in the first place? And why is he sold now? Well, if you remember to a few days ago, he actually said he sold 10% of his Bitcoin at a massive profit to prove liquidity in the market. Do we think was he proving liquidity, or is he taking some profit on a business move? And why else would he sell some profits? Then what we've got to think is, okay, so we've had it's been tax day in America. I don't know what you call it over there, but we've had the day where you file for your taxes, so you probably had to rebalance some balance sheets over there. So it's good to get some cash on the books, pay off some tax, whatever you need to do with your cash. What else have we got that could be influencing this? You've also got to remember that this market is massively influenced by the whales. The whales probably jump on the occasion of Tesla tweeting out about Bitcoin to start dumping the market. What they do there is, because we've had a massive influx of new investors, people who have been in the market for a long time, massively sell off. The new investors panic, they then sell, and the people who've been in the market for a long time scoop up all the free discounts on the crypto that they've scared all the people out of positions in. We can look at this by looking at the greed index for cryptocurrency. and having a fear greed index of crypto. We're now in extreme fear, which means everyone's really, really scared of the market. And I know for sure, because I checked the stats, I can't remember which website it was on, I don't think it was on this one, but I know for sure that 1 million wallets were closed yesterday, which from the day before when there was another red day, which was this day, 1 million new wallets were closed on that day. So that means 1 million new investors lost money. So the whales scaring everyone out of the market, doing a very good job. So what else can we look for going forward? What else do we want to talk about? Well, as I said, we're looking for Bitcoin to find a decent bottom. We can have a look at what XRP is doing. XRP is following Bitcoin. Personally, I think it's ready to break out. As soon as Bitcoin finds a steady bottom, I think we're going to see a massive rally from all the altcoins. And when I say rally, I'm talking 20, 30, 40% in a day to smash out of these zones that we're in at the minute. Let's have a look at the total market cap. The total market cap is taking a massive correction. How far down do you think we can go here? Let's have a look what's happened in the past. So back in, where are we? 2017. We have had corrections like this. It's not too much to worry about. We had corrections down here. I don't know where we are in the market cycle at the minute. Have we had corrections similar to this one? Yes. Let's go and have a look at this on the Fibonacci retracement level. If you said we were similar to somewhere like this, I would say, oh, that's the wrong tool. I want to look at my ruler, sorry. I'm tired this morning. We're looking at a 47%, 46% correction in September of 2017. And how much have we corrected so far on this correction? We have corrected only 32%, so it's still very normal compared to what we did back in 2017, guys. These are things that you've really got to take into consideration when you're looking at where we could be in our market cycle. Just because it was a long time ago doesn't mean that it won't influence what's happening now. So even here, 30%. Let's have a look how many times we corrected big in this market. So there's a 34%. There's a 27%. Already measured this one, I think, but this one's a 32%. It's a big one. 46%, that's what I measured. But what I'm trying to say, guys, is it's not something to panic about when we start to get corrections like this. It's just something to take in your stride if you're in the crypto space. 44% correction there. There's still another big leg up to go. So, where do I think we are in the market? I think we've still got another big leg up. As I said, I thought the altcoins would get up to about 3 trillion, maybe more. That's the total crypto market, but I thought the altcoins would get up to 3 trillion. I still believe that, which is up here. And if you look at the altcoin market cap, it is bouncing off that 50-day moving average as we speak. So let's just see what happens. It seems to be moving in this wave format, which actually you see through quite a lot of cryptos. Let's take Litecoin, for example. It moves in a little wave, and then a more volatile wave, more volatile wave, more volatile wave. So the next wave up is going to be a more volatile wave, and that's how charts seem to go. You can see that with XRP here, wave, and the next we could come down a little bit further and then really bounce out of this area. But essentially, we were just waiting to see what Bitcoin does. It ranged for a long time. We broke down below the range. We're now looking to find support and then to find some buying pressure from the bulls to come back through and push us back into this range and up above into this 65,000 area if this bull market is going to continue, which I personally think it will. People have been asking me a lot about VeChain, saying that it hasn't risen much since January. We're up from, well, December we were at like 1 cent and we rose all the way to 27, so you 28 extra money if you did get in December. The people who say it hasn't moved much just weren't in the bull run then. Would it be a good time to buy now? That's completely up to you, but we've got a big discount. You're less than 50%, you're more than 50% away from your all-time high, so definitely is a time to look into it. But yeah, I'm just making an example of some of these pump and dump coins. There is a coin, what was it called? I just looked at one. Fairmoon, down 95% today, guys. This is why we don't get into any of these sort of coins. You're going to get yourself really, really hurt if you don't know what you're doing. Um, they have no utility at the end of the day. They're just gambling. What is my advice? Have a look into how to read charts now. Have a look on CoinMarketCap. Go through the top 10 coins, learn about what they are, understand what consensus mechanisms are, try and get a good understanding for this. Cryptocurrency, I think, is going to be part of our future. And then have a look which your favorite one is and hedge your bets with which ones you think are going to be involved long term. Do I think Elon's dumping the market on purpose? Yes, but I think he's doing it for a few reasons. I think a lot of people think he's just doing it for financial gain. I do think probably part of the reason he's doing it is for that, but you've got to remember this guy's super, super wealthy, so I don't think it's that much on his agenda. I think more on his agenda is to show that the space needs regulation. He's trying to show, in my opinion, that a few tweets and a bit of dumping and a bit of manipulation of words can really influence this market. I think what he's trying to do is get some regulation come through and help bring light to the cryptocurrency market as much as anything. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this YouTube video, and I'm going to end it here. Remember, if you ever need anything, drop something in the comments or join my Telegram group chat. The link is in the description. If you need any extra than that, I have a Patreon service with a lot of different paid options. Have a look at that also. The links to that in my description. Until then, guys, peace up, A-Town down. I'll see you on the next one.